Hey Storm Shielders, I'm meteorologist Jason Myers. It is Tuesday, June 3rd, and we are looking at the potential for a widespread outbreak today, especially this afternoon, this evening. We're already seeing a little bit of thunderstorm activity across the middle of the country. We're getting right to it. Take a look at this. We have that moderate risk spanning through Nebraska, Iowa, northern Missouri, even into western Illinois. So everybody shaded in red, that's where the moderate risk exists. A slight risk going a little farther to the west, it looks like back into parts of Montana and Wyoming, even as far south as northern Kansas and into western Indiana, potential for some severe weather. We do have the chance to see some tornadoes today. Look right here. Tornado risk spanning in about that same area, large tornadoes in this area here in parts of Nebraska, western Iowa. Hail is also going to be a big threat. Look at that big red bullseye. That's a 45% chance for some large damaging hail we're looking at. Wind, also a big threat, a little farther to the east. And extreme wind, just that small generalized area right there, eastern Nebraska, parts of Iowa, northern Missouri, western Illinois. That's what we're looking at right now. In fact, on the radar, we're already seeing a few showers and storms popping up in parts of South Dakota and Nebraska. We could see a watch here during the late morning hours, but we're going to see more developing as we head through the day. There's a lot of instability in the atmosphere, and because of that, that's why we're going to see all of these thunderstorms popping up. This is Cape right here. So where you're seeing the darkest shades, that's where we're seeing the most instability. A closer look, and that Cape just heads through the middle of the country throughout the day. So we're going to watch a lot of storms popping up in Nebraska. Looking at the upper level winds, that's really what's driving this. We see some serious winds in the upper levels of the atmosphere. We go ahead and put those on right there, and the arrows right here shaded in pinks and purples, those are the strongest winds, and they are just flying through South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, and even southern Minnesota there. And with all of that air moving so quickly in the upper levels of the atmosphere, that's just going to allow air to rise very quickly from the surface. So those strong winds, that's all the way at the 300 millibar level. That's about where the jet stream is. Halfway up in the atmosphere, we still see those strong winds in a few isolated spots. So just expect some severe weather, widespread severe weather in the middle of the country today. We'll go ahead and right there's that moderate risk, and right there that is the bullseye. So if you are in eastern Nebraska, it looks like Omaha, Des Moines, Iowa, Trenton, Missouri, Quincy, Illinois, these are the places you're going to be looking at that severe weather today. So make sure you pay attention to those watches and warnings. Of course, Storm Shield can alert you to those as soon as they're issued. We have the potential for dangerous tornadoes, large hail, and very strong, damaging winds today. I want everybody to be safe, so when those warnings do pop up, take the necessary action. Of course, for tornadoes, go to the center of the house, basement if you have one. Stay away from windows. Usually a bathroom or an interior closet is a good spot to be. Be safe today. Follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, like this video, and subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate it. Stay safe today. I'll see you next time.